Hello everybody, Burnedoutguy here, and welcome back to SpaceCraft. Alright, last episode we were going down the rabbit hole of getting an extra base. Well, guess what? The rabbit hole, it goes even deeper. Alright, so let's have a look at this over here. So I took this contract, we only have so much left there, but we'll get into that afterwards. So, go to our corporal permit here and we look at our base. We need a corporate headquarters. In order to get a corporate headquarters, we need more license points because it is 100 license points for a corporate headquarters. Yeah. All right. So that's not so bad. That's the easy part. That's the easy part. So we come over to this guy right
Is there any
here.
way I can help you? Oh, of course. Here is a list of available contracts to choose from.
We can do this one right here. So if we move our base and we move it to where the steel is, we'll be able to make these three things and this one as well. So we'll be able to make all of this at that one spot. And then we'll just have to, like, haul it back here in order to get it. Then we'll have to do it twice in order to get the amount of points to get the extra base. And then we can start
Your
doing extra
Corpo is now
bases. So that's not too bad. But I also had a lot of extra plates to get rid of at home now. So now I think the best thing to do would be to get rid of it here.
Looking for something? I've got you covered. Here's what's available.
All right, so we're gonna finish off our little contract there. Bam.
Anything else?
Awesome. Nope, that's it. So that should put us at level 3 Corpo now. Yes, no. Yeah, you're Corpo level 3. Okay, so now you gotta do a level 4 in order to go to level 4. Cool.
Looking for something?
So, do
I've got you
these
covered.
change now?
Here's what's available.
Things are supposed to change. So that's still the same, that's still the same. And that means now I could just do level 4s. Okay. How the hell do you do a water bottle? I've seen like geysers and crap like that, so I'm wondering if that's where that comes from. Interesting.
Anything else?
No, not from you. And obviously you're gonna
Is
stay
there
the
any
same.
way I can help you? Oh, of course. Here is a list of available contracts to choose from.
Yeah, all of those stay the same, Jim. Interesting. It's just now I can actually do these, right?
Anything else?
No, that's all. All right, so I guess we're gonna go back to the main iron base. I'll get rid of all the stuff that's left on me because I still have a lot of these ammunitions to sell. I could retake the thing again and go build more, but I'd rather move the base and continue on with things, right? So for almost 20,000 cartridges, we're gonna make almost 580 bucks. That's not bad. Not too bad, not too bad. Us ourselves, we're up to 7,600. That's pretty damn good. Really good, I gotta say. All right, so let's go back to the original base. We'll sell everything over there and dismantle stuff, and then we'll go off to the steel area. And then we'll choose a nice little steel base location. And then hopefully we'll set all this up for today's episode. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here at the base. We have everything completely emptied from here. So if we go to here, choose a target to dismantle. And then we'll just slowly get rid of everything until it's all gone. Unfortunate, but we will rebuild it in a new spot and we will make it more glorious. All right, so we're gonna have to look at our storage at the moment because apparently we've got like a lot. That's not good. That means we're gonna have to go and drop some stuff. Okay, so it's the scrap stuff that we're getting back that's filling up our inventory here. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We can go sell that, and then I'm sure I should be able to come back and pick everything else up afterwards. Yeah, at least I should be able to get off the ground to go and sell this stuff here, which will be good, and then I can come back and pick up the rest of my junk here. All right, everybody, here it is. And delete this. Cannot be dismantled. I have to abandon the base first. Alright. Abandon the base. There we go. Everything looks like garbage. Alright, now we can dismantle this thing. Most excellent. Most bloody excellent. Alright, everybody. We just got a little bit of crap I guess we can drop here. And then we can go. Drop all the scrap stuff there and we'll just head her off. Then we'll go to a new system. We'll find a new home. And we'll make a steel base. That way we can make all the good stuff for steel that we need to build a better ship as well. Alright, now we found our new place. Now it's time to build our new base. Alright, so these are our two deposits. It's on the planet's dark side, really. They classify this as the dark side. Alright, so here's another location. Let's see if this one is in the dark side. Okay, it does not say it's in the dark side, which is good. I don't really care for the angle that it's at, though. Kind of seems like an awkward angle. Alright, so I choose here. Well, we'll do the best we got, right? Alright, what can we build now? We can build extractors, which is good. Build one here. I got enough to build 2 extractors. That's good. Now, what else do I have enough money to build here? Or enough? Nothing. Alright, so this is all we can put down for now. I'm going to go and grab some more materials in order to make cement and all that good stuff. We'll slowly get a base set up. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these directly into storages. And then after that, we'll do smelters and whatever. And we'll try to get our little operation up and running here. But for now, this is what we got. Just to let you all know where we are on the map. We are here. And then eventually, like I said, I would like to make my main hub here. This way, we're very few jumps in between all systems. And if I can, I'd like to try to make all my other bases like near the corners, right? So in that way we have very few jumps to get to our main base. I think the max is going to be like 600 or whatever, but it's quite a decent number, but I think that should be the main plan. So let us go forth and find materials. All right, ladies and gentlemen, not much time has passed and we got everything hooked up. So I'll show you what we've done here. We got our landing pad over here. We got 2 little solar panels in here because we're probably going to need it later on. Plus I had all the materials to make it, so I figured why not, right? We have a smelter here. This guy is making the iron ingots. So that's coming from that one over here to here, going into the storage right here. Probably not going to be many iron ingots for a while stored up here. Anyways, the carbon comes into this one from that over here. And that's all going to get thrown into here, and we're going to be making steel ingots. All the steel ingots are going to go into this bad boy over here, and this is where they're going to populate. But yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. I'm kind of regretting that we didn't come here the first time, or I didn't find like a better steel spot like at the beginning. And I thought about it too, and I just, you know, I never really did it. So, but anyways, unfortunately, we're near the bottom of the planet. I was kind of hoping to find something more inwards, but I kind of looked, but maybe didn't look hard enough. But I settled on this one when I found it, and I'm like, let's just get something going, right? But regardless, we got lots of sunlight down here. Got lots of power too. We're doing like, I think we have 70 power here with those 2 solar panels. So yeah, so as you see, like we're just a little bit over, which is good. And that way, like we're not going to be hurting for power here. But other than that, yeah, that's not too shabby, man. We got all this going. I'm pretty happy with that. Now we just gotta let time go by, and let's just check this out because okay, so every time you put down a new base, you can gain so much technology points with it. Okay, and so far as you can see, like, well, we've gained 8 in just a little bit of time that I've been making this stuff, right? So, but you can only get 400 points, so that's why it's important to have kind of multiple bases. Oops. So you can get through the technology one, because that's what the those are, right? Are your technology points, and then your technology points are gonna get you into, I think, down here. Where is it? These ones technology points. Those ones are science, exploration. All right, technology. All right, so we're gonna get an extra ship, an anvil, recycling plant, shuttle landings. Oh yeah, this is the one that we really wanted. We wanted the shuttles, because in that way we can start transporting our materials around the galaxy automatically, right? So that's really important that we do that. So that's pretty good. I'm kind of glad that we kind of reset that one, because now it gives us 400 points. The other one, the aluminum one, is maxed out. We got like 399 points over there, and it won't give us any more points. So it's unfortunate. We're gonna have to rely on this one. Hopefully, with the 400 points we get out of this one, it'll bring us to the up the next level to level 4, which is kind of, hopefully, cross your fingers. Otherwise, we'll have to go put down on yet another base once we get enough contracts being filled, right? So, but anyhow, that's enough babbling for now. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do now, because now we kind of got to wait and see what's going to go on, right? And everything else is kind of a wait and see. Oh, if you look at our science, that's another thing too we can have a look at. At the laboratory right now, I have the quartz one going. This one's taking 12 hours. So I got probably about another 5 hours left on the quartz one. So that's going to give us more science. And then I have Cinnabar, so we can do this one afterwards. Found it from all the sulfur mining, which is pretty cool. Then we just got to worry about getting these last little ones there. And then the 200 aquamarine, that's going to take a while to get, right? But yeah. I still have one storage I think I'm going to have to build down here, because we're going to have to, like, do something with like all of our extra cargo. So I think with the last little bit of sheet metal I have, or iron I have, I'm gonna make a bunch of sheet metal, and then we'll put down another cargo, and then we'll have somewhere to store all of our stuff. That way, when we're flying around and everything, we're not gonna be maxed out in SU in our ship. And this will be kind of like our new temporary hub. All right, well, we'll just toss it right here. And this way we could just drop all of our garbage in here for now. All right, everybody, that's where I'm going to leave today's episode. I know it's a little short and sweet, but time is a big thing in this game. So we're just going to have to let things go by and let time do its thing. And then at the same time too, well, maybe I'll be able to find other things for us to do. Maybe do some adventuring next episode and trying to unlock more of the galaxy, because there's quite a few sectors we haven't been to, and we really haven't finished off this sector or checking out all the planets and everything and trying to find everything. But I've been kind of holding off on that, because I kind of been trying to want to get our ship better before we go exploring, in a way, right? So that's kind of like my main goal in a way, is to try to get a better ship. But we'll see how that works out with this. Hopefully soon, anyways. But I hope you enjoyed the episode, everybody. Like, subscribe, peace, take care, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.